Okay, viewers, so let's check this battery. I'm actually quite excited about this one. Actually quite a good battery. I monitored this one last night and yeah, Kent's fact. I might as well put it across with PFC cap bank. It's just got no battery in it anymore. I had the lead plates that actually made of plastic or paper. That's pretty much what it's acting like. It's got absolutely nothing to react with it at all. Not even a slight bubble in any of the cells. Does make a nice handy capacitor there. A low voltage, low microfarad range capacitor. This is perfect. It's just very heavy and bulky. But look at that! Oh, Bobby Dazzler! That's new. That's almost new standard. Whoa, 938 cracking amps. But that's at 14.5 volts. It'll drop back at 12 volts. But that's still bloody good. Shit. This battery's good. Look like it's been sitting out in the weather for about 6 months or so. Oh well, just save some money. That's good. I'm going to maintain it on this charger. Paid for itself. These are pretty damn good batteries, these one here too. Both made in Korea. Good batteries. This one, oh yeah, doesn't do nothing. Can't even test it, it's that fact. I've also scored a pair of these HJ Leak sandwich speakers. Basically it's a polystyrene cone with a polystyrene ball cut in half for a dust cap, and it's sandwiched between these two little bits of foil paper here, plastic. It's called a Leak sandwich speaker because it's polystyrene sandwiched between two bits of this foil here. Very interesting speakers, made in England, first introduced in 1961 I think. This is a purple mylar tweeter, been made of styrofoam as well, or polystyrene. That's done the same treatment with foil over it, and purple mylar dust cap. And that's the tweeter with purple mylar, you can see there. Made in England. They're in pretty good condition, just a scuff, so I'll buff out and fix this up and clean it up. This and this stays on. This is the dirtiest one of the two. I'll clean this up. These ones are made in Australia. HJ Leak Australia, made in Australia, 8 ohms impedance. I could either use these or get a record player speaker connector like my old record player. Buy another set of those and just plug them in. But I just use these. These are very interesting speakers and collectible. The yeah, very cheap. Only $10 for each. $20 for the pair, which is a bargain. I looked up on Gumtree when I seen these in the shop. Okay, what are these? Looked them up on Google and some results on Gumtree. Go, whoa, these are very collectible. So I went in and grabbed them quick smart before someone else discovered them. For the price, I couldn't turn them down. I'll fix this up easy. I could just re-push that and tighten it up. But I've got to blow all this off of the air. And probably make some sort of a Velcro attachment to hold these on, because this one is just so warped. It's the problem with some old speakers like this. This wood just warps and they pop off. You don't see many of them, they're all complete. These are usually falling off. Even my old BSO record player I unseized, the original speakers, well these are still attached to them. I've seen lots of them out in the shops and they've got these missing off the front of them. So this wasn't a very reliable over time. This wood just warps and goes to crap. I have to try and somehow straighten this out and stick it back on here. I've got to clean up this mess first. Before I do that, I'll give these a bit of a test. They do sound alright when I tested them and aim them up. I'll put a battery across them and a nice little smooth operation excursion with the battery, so that's a good sign. Very heavy, it's a good sign too. These are good hi-fi speakers, vintage ones. So very sought after, so I grabbed them. Let's put a radio on them. This little one here is, they're rated at 20 watts, those speakers. 20 watts doesn't sound like much, but these days it was a lot. So let's connect this little 6-watt amplifier off this radio to them. Plug this into it. All those ranges are working. Bad, 23 watts. Some ranges. station, 1611, Old Gold. Listen online, 1611 AM. Good station.
Up here in Brisbane, it's failed to deliver, but I'm hoping that this afternoon will be a different case.
Nothing beats local knowledge, because I've piled in from Melbourne in a hoodie, jeans, rugged up, wasn't sure what to expect. Our executive producer Julian Bayer was something more like a snowman. We were that
ear porn right there.
T-shirt.
Tell you what, I should have become an audiophile a long time ago.
Radio 7, we just running out the fan for this right.
At that low amount of power, they sound that good. Imagine when I put my Lapai 20 watt Lapai LP 2028 plus. You're perfect on these. It's advertised as 20 watts, but it's not. These are actually 20 watt rated max, so that would sound good on something like this. Yeah. This is why I hate newer speakers. I see older speakers, I always keep an eye on them at the even the recycling centre have these too. I'll keep my eye on. Okay, I just got to clean these up. These things actually made my ears orgasm. They are amazing sounding speakers, better than today's white van shit. This will clean off. They just had a dirty life. That's minor anyway. Overall, they're very clean. This one is okay. The bottom is this one. I think it's on this one. No, it's on the other one. Down here, it's slightly been dropped on the corner. So a very slight bend. It's been pushed upwards by about 0.5 millimetre. I'll straighten it out with a pair of pliers, and I'll just buff the aluminium so it doesn't look like it's been damaged at all. I want to put some feet on these. Yeah, it's quite a minor anyway, luckily. Lucky they weren't dragged on the concrete, so I'm going to put some feet on these to protect them. Man, they sound good. I'm going to try and have a go at cleaning this cone up. I got some, this is just household cleaner. It's like a commercial grade of Pioneer Clean, pretty much. Give it another try. If not, I'll try warm soapy water. There's nothing to harm. It's all plastic and styrofoam on here. That's easy to clean. It's a bit dirty. It's just a styrofoam ball cut in half for the centre. It's that like a bike helmet. It's that stiff. It's been stiffened. It's very durable. There's a you can do your research on these. Apparently the guys at the factory were standing on the cone with all of his weight, and it was that strong. Like, it's amazing. These do produce a good sound. They're actually quite sought after too in some places, so I'm very glad I scored these. There was a set of Celestia Ditton 15s at my local recycling centre once. I was like, oh, I'm going to grab these. But I pulled the grills off, and someone had actually replaced the main driver with a generic Chinese one. I was like, on both of them too. So I'll pass. I was shattered when I seen that. Someone actually replaced the original Celestia driver with a Chinese one. Like, it looked nice, but it was just cheap and cheesy, so again, I won't buy them. Someone else bought those, so I'm going to clean that off though, it's sticky. It's minor anyway, not much of an issue. This is a sealed cloth surround. Hard to clean though. But again, it's only minor. Bloody dog hair all over it. Oh, cat hair. Tabby cat hair. Someone, whoever these came from, had a cat like mine, Mr. Whiskers. Bloody tabby cat hair all over them. It's not so bad, as long as I didn't piss on them. I can't smell anything. Doesn't really smell like they've been pissed on, so that's amazing. Even if the cat did piss on them, it's easy to clean anyway. There's nothing for it to damage. So. Anyway, that's good. Okay, there was I. Continue on cleaning these up, I think. I'll write these taps on that, because taps would be like putting petrol on it. It'll just eat the styrofoam away. So, Very strong. I can get a better rag and some better cleaning. That's clean, but it feels kind of waxy and sticky still. So find something better than this to clean it. Actually, I might try a better rag and maybe some methylated spirits. I should have some of that. Something was sitting on top of that link. What have I got here? That'd be a good idea. That's this one. Not that one. I gotta get some methylated spirits. That'll probably clean it real nicely. And a better rag. I can give these things a good test. I gotta get my little amplifier out. Clean all this up and get my little Bluetooth amp on it. Get some bass through their speakers. Give them a good test. And clean all this mess up. Pretty damn good score, this. Very interesting speakers nonetheless. Damn, are they well made. Got the old inverted surround. They used to invert the suspension, the old school style. Trying to play too much of this. Bass All Day by Bass Mekanik. I'm pretty sure this one is in the... Yeah, there's no license on it, so... It's, as far as I know, this is not copyright protected. Bass Mekanik is the artist. I can't find any better song than this to test them with anyway. They are very good with bass, these. Turn them up.
Cause that is the basement, right? Bass all day.
Not too much of that.
We just move.
There wasn't much distortion on that either. Now, I played this in other speakers and they distort crazy, obviously. But this type here has the least distortion, because this is good to separate the bass out from the tweeters. This is good because I can test everything, tweeters and the woofers. This one's working alright too. Not bad. Not bad, that's pretty good. They sound pretty good, these speakers. Anyway, I'm going to repair this other grill here. Fine, so I've blown them all off, pressed there, dusted them off. This had a push, this was pushed in. Someone at the shop must have pushed this in. I sucked it out of the vacuum cleaner, it's fixed it now. Anyway, that's hard to clean. That's actually, I got a sticky glue all over it. And that dust is stuck there permanently. But the cane's nice and clean. But these are very interestingly made speakers. I quite like the Celestis ones. The magnet's all bolt on. Like it's not glued together, it's all bolted together. Really well made. Anyway, I'll continue with cleaning this up and I'll should have somewhere to put these inside, I reckon. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.